what we need to do now is make up our hot water crust pastry. Hot water pastry, guys, is not as daunting as everybody thinks. You know, it's very easy. You know, in a bowl, all-purpose flour, butter and shortening. That's what I'm using. You know, you can use butter and lard. In fact, you can use any fats that will dissolve into the water that you can add to the flour. I've got some salt and I've got some water, and that's it. We're going to make our hot water crust pastry. So all we need to do is put that pan with the fat on the flame. So a little flame on, we don't need too much. And what we need to do is tip that water in there with that fat. And we need to melt that fat down in there till it's all dissolved in that water. Now, it won't take long and we don't have to go too quick to do it. What we can do while we're waiting for that to dissolve, we can put our salt in our flour and just give that a little mix in. Done. So let's get this dissolved up. Now when you're dissolving this, guys, try not to do it on boiling. You know, we don't want boiling, because if it spits out, don't forget, this is not just water, it has fat in it, has the oils in. And also what you've got to note, it's a hot water crust pastry. You know, it's not a boiling water. So there we are. That is our fats melted. Turn off the heat. So take off there, and we're going to add that to our flour. And then just stir it all in. Just be careful, because this is hot. Now you could do this in a stand mixer if you wanted, but you know, it's only a small amount of flour. It's only 600 grams, you know. So what we need to do, we need to actually dump that out onto our work surface. So dump that out onto our work surface, and we're going to give that a little kneading. So just bring it all together. Now this is still quite warm, but it's not hot. So bring it all together, nice and steady. Okay, so that's our dough brought together there, look. That's nice and easy. Now what we need to do, we need to cover this. Cover it in wrap and put it in the fridge. We need to cool it down. And we're going to put our pastry on that wrap. Boom. And then all we're going to do is just wrap it up. There we are. Perfect. Hot water crust pastry dough ready. So just leave it on there, let it cool, and then it goes in the fridge for an hour.